Alright, so we're having to make a little bit of a decision here. Fort St. John is developing some small thunderstorms, some really small cells here. I really don't want to be flying through those. So I'm thinking about going to Peace River. It's kind of a game of like, it's not really out of the way to go to Peace River for our next leg, but are we going to get hit if we go to Peace River is the question. Or we go around to the right there, and then those should be gone by the time we get to Fort St. John. I'm really not sure. Let's take a risk, Justin, and let's go.
I like it.
Let's go right. Let's not go to Peace River, because I think what's going to happen is if we go to Peace River, all these thunderstorms coming towards us here are probably going to hit us right about the time we get there. But if we go right and dodge these that way, then we should be fine, and that should pass us about the same time that we're off to the side of them. Make a little bit bigger bid, just because that's a cell right there. That one, I don't mind going through that way over there. I think that's just some of this green we're seeing. But I don't want to go through that, because I don't know what kind of updrafts and downdrafts are in that. So let's see if we can do this without dying. That'd be pretty nice. And I'll put.
Cool.
We definitely could have made it to Peace River, but I think Fort St. John's a better decision. We're just going to try to go around this thunderstorm as it moves up to meet us here. Activate.
So we're still going to the same spot.
Yeah, just go straight ahead until we get clear of this, and then we're going to go around the backside of this thunderstorm.
We're going to zig and zag.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh, look at all that red. It's really red.
Oh, it's about to get real.
Yeah, I don't mind that little bit of water there. We might get a little bit of an airplane bath. But then I think once you get over there to that water, basically make a bid that way, and it'll pass us right by.
Thread the needles.
We'll hit the brakes, and it'll fly right by.
That makes it easy. We'll stop midair and pause.
How do you feel about threading the needle, Justin? Just kind of
like
cut through those two cells right there.
Oh.
Stay a little bit further right, though. And I'm not usually a big fan of going through the middle of cells, but in this case, these two cells aren't super mature, and also I can see through it, so I'm not super worried. So these should be fine. There's no anvil or anything, so go ahead and listen to the weather. 28.5.
Fort St. John information Oscar, weather at 0000 Zulu, wind 110 at 10, visibility 15, 6,400 scattered CB, 9,600 scattered, ceiling 23,000 broken, temperature 24, dew point 9, altimeter 29er, 88, shower distance southeast to west. Sigmat Golf 1, valid until 0410 Zulu. Frequent thunderstorms observed within 40 nautical mile wide line between 30 miles to the southwest of Fort St. John to 45 miles to the east of Dawson Creek. Top flight level 340, moving north-northeast, 15 knots, no change. Runway 12, inform Fort St. John radio. You have information Oscar.
Oscar. We'll call them up once we're through this little cell area. Let's see if we're past these two little cells right here.
Did you get the windshield wipers fixed?
Oh, I just turned on the windshield wipers.
Oh, just a little misty out there.
Just a little bit misty. So 3,300 is a pattern here.
3,300.
Yeah. And Redneck Josh is going to call up Fort St. John radio here in just a few minutes. Let them know we're inbound with Oscar.
They didn't know you were an American. They're gonna know now.
If they didn't know by this end number, they's gonna know now.
Oh, wasn't too bad. Oh, not too bad.
Fort St. John radio, Skyhawk 3148 X-ray.
Station calling Fort St. John radio. Say again.
Fort St. John radio, this is Skyhawk 3148 X-ray. We're 26 nautical miles to the west with Oscar 4,500 descending. I forget, they like to know approximately how long. I think it's should be 20.
November 3148 X-ray, Fort St. John radio.
Go ahead and climb back up. They obviously can't hear us. Fort St. John radio, this is Skyhawk 3148 X-ray. About 25 nautical miles to the west with Oscar 5,000 feet inbound.
48 X-ray, runway 12, wind 140 at 9, gusting 16, altimeter 29er, 9er 1, squawk 0366.
299-112 and 0366 on the squawk for 3148 X-ray. Oh yeah.
48 X-ray, Roger, ident. Advise ETA and confirm your inbound for runway 12.
We're about 20 minutes out with the flash, and we're going to be headed over to the north ramp for fuel.
48 X-ray, Roger, ident, and confirm your landing on runway 12.
Affirm. 0366 with the flash and landing 12 for 3148 X-ray.
48 X-ray, Roger, runway 12.
We'll hit it again just in case. I told her 12 like 5 times.
Must be that shooting next.
It's probably not. He probably didn't understand the words that were coming out of my mouth.
You understand what I come out of my mouth? Best part of that whole movie.
She seemed nervous, like she didn't understand me, though.
Must be too much testosterone.
48 X-ray, weather update, light rain showers.
Copy the light rain showers for 314 X-ray. So this particular airport is a cross runway like that. We're basically going to have to land and then back taxi to come back to get over the ramp.
You want to do a lasso?
No. There's no reason to do a lasso.
Let's go this far. Landing hold short.
I accidentally did a lasso on one of my cross countries as a student pilot.
When it's illegal?
It is illegal, but I didn't realize that he was asking me to do a lasso, and he said, hey, do you mind stopping by Delta by the time you get down? And I said, sure, I can do that. Delta's like
Delta!
4,000 feet down the runway, and then as somebody else was coming in to land, he cleared somebody else to land. He said, because that guy's going to be doing a lasso on whatever runway it was. I was like, oh, shoot, I messed up.
Oh, did you see going to fire me for this one?
I told my instructor as soon as we landed, I was like, hey, I made a mistake. And he's like, you'll be fine. You didn't mean to do it. All right, Justin, only one landing this time.
No. Mess up one time my entire life. You won't let it down. Yeah, I didn't bring my rain jacket, so you may have to fuel this one on your own, Josh.
He did say light rain showers.
This sugar can't melt.
We literally did that exactly right. We swung around there, and that avoided all those little cells.
Well, I'm saying I'm here to thread needles.
That tall one that they were talking about, she said the tops are 340 on these ones way over here. Those are the ones that were kind of headed toward Peace River, so we made the right decision. These ones over here, kind of near us, they were real short. Just some tiny little cells.
48 X-ray, Fort St. John radio.
Go for 314 X-ray.
48 X-ray, runway surface condition, runway 12, condition code 555. All thirds reported as 100% wet at 0113 Zulu.
Copy, 314 X-ray, thank you. What's all that mean, Justin?
Runway's a little bit of wet, just letting us know.
He's basically telling us the runway's wet, but the braking action's good. If it's like 3 or less, then you should start thinking about life. 1 or less, you should have really long runway in this particular plane, or probably don't go there in a big plane. 0, you should definitely not be landing there for the FlyCon conditions. See the smokestack over there? Come left a little bit more. The runway we're landing on is going that way, and there's another one kind of peeking off to the side. It's an X shape. If you go from the smokestack about 3 fingers, that runway's going like this, in kind of a brownish field in front of the rain. So we're going to get hit by rain like as soon as we get down. You see it?
I don't actually.
Okay.
I'm blinded.
Just stay here and keep trucking this way.
I'm just following GPS.
You'll see it in a second.
It'll pop up in a minute.
I'll put you on a visual approach here for runway 12. Activate.
Oh yeah, it's the way to do it.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Let's make an instrument landing here.
I mean, this is basically what an instrument landing looks like. Technically, this is able to do that, but the GPS is out of date for instrument stuff, so we'll have to only use it for situational
Oh,
awareness.
it's way out there.
You
I'm
see it
looking
now?
here in the houses. I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. I see it now. Okay, I was looking in the wrong spot. That's why.
Just stay at this altitude until this little thingy comes down. And just keep that thingy on the thingy.
Keep thinking on the
See what I mean, Vern?
See what you mean, Vern.
Fort St. John Radio South
I'm
Delta,
right here,
with you now, showing feedback from station, time through 8,000.
Fuel selector valve.
Alpha Delta Echo, Fort St. John Radio. Roger.
Just push it
check
in.
your winds now.
Alpha Delta Echo, winds 160 at 5, and Cessna 172 traffic on a 6-mile final, runway 12.
Okay, is he full stop or is he doing circuit?
Alpha Delta Echo, full stop.
Okay, we'll plan on 30 if it works. We'll call you 5-mile final.
Alpha Delta Echo, roger. And roger, runway 30.
And Fort St. John, Skyhawk 314 X-ray, 5-mile final for 12, full stop. Fort St. John.
48 X-ray, roger. Traffic 16 miles to the southeast inbound, a Cessna 340, planning a straight in runway 30, 1 minute after you. Can you exit onto runway 03?
Hey, firm, we can do that for Skyhawk 314 X-ray.
48 X-ray, roger.
That means you just got to get down before that crossing runway. That means you're doing a lasso, Justin.
Woo, buddy.
Alpha Delta Echo, runway surface condition, runway 30, condition code 555. All thirds reported as 100% wet at 0113 Zulu.
That's even better. This is weird. It's not towered, but they're basically passively controlling us.
Yeah.
Hold your nose up and get on that glide slope, Justin. And use your flaps when you can, too, once you're in the wide arc.
Right arc.
Wrong way.
2, 3.
Look at this.
No bueno. Within the more flaps.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. There we go. That helped.
I mean, the Pappies are doing the same thing as that is, but that's super helpful. So you can tell your left, center line, and your high. So this is good corrections. All right, start feeding that back in so you don't go below the glide path, the power that is. Yeah. We want 60 knots. There you go. Sometimes you have to make corrections together, though.
And Fort St. John, Alpha Delta Echo, 2 miles back from the cloud, just on traffic.
Alpha Delta Echo, Cessna 172 traffic, short final runway 12, estimating touchdown in about 45 seconds.
Okay, we'll slow her up and see how it works. If not, we'll just go on.
Nose is down.
Alpha Delta Echo, roger.
As soon as you land, I'm going to grab the controls so we can get out of his way, though.
Okay, that's fine.
So just go ahead and get your landing in. Keep coming down. This is a giant runway, so it's going to feel like you're high when you flare. Nose down, power. Nose down, power.
More power?
Nose down, power. Yes. Keep coming down. Keep coming down. All right, now you can start pulling that power out. Nose down. Nose down. Nose down. Nose down. Nose down. Now flare. Now flare. Now flare.
I got the second
Right
landing
rudder. I bet you didn't have any help that
Delta
time.
Echo,
My
Cessna
controls
172
are
traffic, just touched down
My
runway
controls.
12, planning to exit the intersection. We'll let you know when they're clear.
Okay, we checked the urban site, and that'd be great. Thank you.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, he just had a little bit of an incomplete flare there. Just didn't quite pull up enough. But it was a landing.
We survived.
Looks almost like we planned this, eh?
Sure does. That's what it looks like. All right, let's get some fuel and get going.
Hurry up, it's not raining.